So there's the first pass. And I still got a bunch of foam right here, so I'm gonna put a little water up. That feels like a pretty good shave already. Just one pass. And depending on what kind of blade you use, you can get 4 or 5 shaves out of one razor blade. I like to flip my blade over in between shaves, just for fun. Okay, more of that up there. Like I said, I've got this Fatboy set on 3. I'm going to cross the grain now. Very light touch. Okay. Yeah, I like the milder shave for sometimes. Last couple days I used it on 4 and I got a little bit more razor burn than I had on the 3, so I'm going to go back to 3. I got such a good shave on 3. There are several problem spots on my face that I always have to do touch-ups later. Like under my lip right here, under my chin down here, and right back here on my jaw. This is the second form in method shaving. I'm going to go lengthwise across the beard, and then down here in the 4th, you just go back down again. Okay, now I'm going to get the old 1918 out. That is old. That is, what, 103 years old? No, what is it, 1918? You do the math. I was an art major, not English. Not English. Not English either. Obviously. Not a math major. Let's try something. Oh yeah. You can really tell the difference in the aggressiveness of this bad boy. That's why our grandfathers are so much tougher. That's why the greatest generation was what it was, because they were shaving with these guys every day. And like I said, I can really get right up there underneath my nostrils, which is harder with the Fatboy. That's pretty good. I don't know. Okay, that's good. Okay, now for the third form. I was pretty much out of the mix. So you can go right back to the cube. And actually, there's still a lot of foam in the shaving cloth. If you just want to like throw some water up on there and fold it over a couple times, I bet you can get some pretty good foam out of there. Yeah, it's not bad, you know. It's cold though, so I'm going to get the warm stuff directly off the cube, building up the slag, as it's called. A little nick right there, see that? It's alright. I don't have a styptic pencil yet or an alum block, so I just put Kleenex on afterwards. Okay. Put this up here for the third pass, third and final. Before I do touch-ups, and put a little water up there. It seems a little dry. And it doesn't have to be real thick, foamy stuff for this third one. It's just got to be a slick surface. Okay, get the old Fatboy back out. The third is kind of against the grain. Cross the face against the grain deal. And I haven't used any modern razors, as you can tell, with the Mercurs or anything. I find that I like part of this, for me, is actually shaving with an old vintage razor. I think it's so cool. So I don't think I'll ever buy a modern razor just because that it would take away some of the fun for me. I think. I was used to shaving with a Mach 3 for years, and I just got tired of paying that price for the cartridge razors, you know, $20 for 5 cartridges, and the shave wasn't that great. I mean, it was okay. Sure, shaving like this takes a little longer because you're doing multi-passes, but it's kind of nice, isn't it? Nice experience in the morning if you have time. If you don't have time, you don't have to do multi. You can get away with 1, maybe 2 passes, depending on how careful you are. This last little section down here. Alright. Feels pretty good everywhere. Except right here, like I said, there's always this little problem child area. So I could stretch a little crossover cuts. I'm not sure exactly which direction the hair is growing. I just know it's there. I swear. I'm getting that blade angle is also hard over in that area. Now I'm just doing touch-ups where it kind of feels rough. I'm not going for a full-on baby smooth shave. Just passable. But you can, if you like, and you have the time. I'm going to rinse off with cold water. As Mantic59 says, make sure you rinse your neck really well, because that's the part that you always seem to overlook. At least I do. You don't want to leave a bunch of shaving residue in your pores to irritate your skin. Like I said, I'm doing this in cold water. Yeah, there's a couple of slightly rough spots and nothing I can't live with. I don't feel any razor burn. I don't have any major nicks anywhere. That one that I showed you earlier seems to have just stopped on its own. And certainly no cuts. But, alright, so I'm going to pat my face dry. And, like I said, I'm out of the Hydrolast cutting, or moisturizing balm, which I highly recommend just because it feels so good and it's got this tingly peppermint. So I'm going to use this, for now, this Burt's Bees Natural for Men. And that's the good thing about these Hydrolast products as well, is that they're all natural and water-based, don't have a bunch of chemicals. I don't like the smell of this so much. It smells too much like every other Burt's Bees product, which is slightly boring. But it moisturizes your skin. The thing I like about shaving with a double-edged safety razor is that you feel like you're part of this exclusive club that everybody used to be a part of back in the old days, but then gave up when like the Track 2 came out in the 70s. And but then you rediscover it, or you discover it for the first time, and it kind of changes the way you think about shaving. It makes it a pleasure. At least it has for me. Have a good time shaving, gents.